Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ComicGories Olympic Stadium and another exciting evening of ComicGories Winter Olympics. With me, as always, is JP Budget Collecting.
How are you doing tonight, John? Are you looking forward to this?
I feel like this is the event to end all ComicGories events. Shorter time limit, only slabbed comics, some of the best collectors around. I mean, I cannot predict what's going to happen.
I will say that, like, when you told me this lineup, you put together a truly who's who lineup of collectors in George,
including Who Dat.
Oh yeah, Who Dat.
Oh yeah, and George. Yeah, somehow George got. I don't know how.
Somehow George got in there.
It's because he has his own company. He was trying to like weasel his way in with that DGC stuff. I will say many people have messaged me about wondering why TJ the Slab Dragon not included in this event. One of my best good friends, and the concerns of this is the Winter Olympics. Slab-a-lanches are a real concern.
We did not want to slab-a-lanche at TJ because he might not be able to dig out from that.
At that point, we have grave concerns for the safety of these athletes.
Yes,
and I think that's why TJ was not permitted to attend this year.
The shorter time span we're doing tonight, I don't think that would play into TJ's advantage with his slabs. Like trying to find something, no.
It would be tricky for sure. He does have a filing system that he truly understands alone, but very exciting. So tonight is speed slabbing. For those that don't.
Uh-oh. John, are you there? John has frozen, at least for me. I don't know about for the chat.
Definitely good Lord, here I am. I'm still here, sometimes not here. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay.
You're a little choppy, but you are moving again, and I can hear you.
Good Lord, I will have to message in. Let's bring in some of these contestants we have with us. You mentioned him, D Runk himself, DGC chair. George, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I got all the DGC slabs ready to go for tonight. It's going to be hot.
We didn't qualify. DGC is, I think, playable for sure.
John actually told me no.
I actually said no.
But to troll to begin with, I decided to just come on live with a DGC slab.
There you go.
Disqualified before it even starts.
I don't want any performance enhancing and questions going on with your equipment tonight, personally. That's a concern for me. And we also have another popular collector in this community here. We've got the Comic Man Andy measuring something. You're on mute, but I just want you to be safe, man. Just be don't hurt yourself there.
What is good? Just making sure we're up to par.
That would be a first for you, I'm sure.
Andy, you are a guy who's been slabbing a ton lately, bringing back these huge hauls from CGC, lots of big 9/8s in the collection. I know you, for some reason, had concerns about this competition.
I had concerns. I had quite a few concerns. I took a little bit of a break, actually, the other day. I went out and I bought a sweater, but I decided to return it. There's too much static electricity buildup, and it just wasn't for me. So I went to return it, and they gave me another one free of charge.
Are you concerned at all about dad jokes hurting your popularity with the chat?
Yes. You are trying to ingratiate yourself here, Andy. You want the chat to like you and vote for you.
Oh,
yeah.
So just for the record.
All right, that might change his strategy. We'll come back to you to hear a little bit about your strategy concerns here, because we have a gentleman with one of the most incredible slab collections I know. In the community, a competitor who has played on many platforms and in many events. In fact, knows George and Who Dat, who are in the competition tonight, really, really well from The Hunt. We got Man Cave Comics.
Hello. Good to see you, except for George. It's good to see all of you. Definitely a pleasure to be here. I'm glad you got my application. I hope you like that. That was...
I mean, you were one of the first. You were after this event. You were like, "This is the event. I need to be in this event." What was the motivating factor?
I don't know. I think I just have a terrible memory of how painful it is, and I think, it sounded like a good idea at the time. And now that I'm here, I'm like, "What the heck was I thinking?" And I'm definitely just going to go have a drink later and try to forget the whole thing.
we call that the Hialeah Comic Bro effect.
Yes,
and it is real.
It is real.
He keeps
Now-
signing up. And
I know that in particular, Man Cave, you have quite a diverse collection, but you love the gold, the silver, those early great classic pieces of art. Do you think that that's something that you're concerned about? I know some audiences, we seem to love modern. Some audiences seem to love silver. You have,
It depends. I think the audience likes a cool book, and if I have something appropriate and cool, I can get votes. If it just seems like I'm grandstanding with something interesting, but it's not actually a cool cover, then they're going to smell that out.
right. I forgot to mention Hialeah Comic Bro, first gold medalist from the Indie Medley, the Winter Indie Medley. If you missed it 2 weeks ago, congratulations to Hialeah Comic Bro. And I have your gold medal. It will be on its way very soon, when the whole thing is done. Lastly, we have the Turtle fan to end all Turtle fans, one of the biggest hard-hitting collectors, another Hunt champion. We got Who Dat.
Who dat?
Oh, you're muted, brother.
He does better.
You're muted. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he does better.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I know you had an exciting drive home.
Yes.
We are very happy to have you here, man. You are a competitor. You've got some amazing books. Are you excited about the slab only 20-second time limit? How are you feeling about that?
I don't have that many books. I don't have any good books. I'm here to enjoy myself. And
be careful. This is all part of his gamesmanship. He's trying to lull you into complacency.
No, but I quickly shout out the chat. Alex Comic Order, Life with Two YouTubers, Raging Comics, TM, J Hood,
Now the
Unruly. How y'all doing?
Playing the game. I like
Don't
it.
fall for it, chat. Don't fall for it.
It's a smart strategy because, of course, these are our voters. These are the people who are the East German judges, the West German judges, the Texas judges, the Australian, and the judges from all the corners of the earth. So, yeah, playing to that strategy of these amazing people in our chat. So,
Sure.
shout out to all of you all who are here, because as these books are held up, we will drop links in the chat. You will be the ones to decide who wins each round and then makes it to the finals to play for that gold medal. As a reminder, JP, you want to let them know about the home edition?
Do you want to play along at home tonight? And people were asking if it had to be a slab to play at home tonight. And it does. We're playing slabs only tonight. So we want to see your pictures of your slabs. George is raising his hand.
Can I also play the at-home edition?
Why not? Because during the Olympics, it's not actually a competition. We just want to see some extra books that we'll show off from the at-home participants. But send your pictures of your slabs to ComicGories on Instagram. Don't send it to John. Don't send it to me. I don't have those open. I'm not looking at them. Just the ComicGories on Instagram.
Yeah, Mr. Garrell might be a little early voting for
Hello, Mr. Garrell.
just
one of the
bit.
One of the best gimmicks that was on the hunt. He was
that Garrell character.
He was Razor Ramon on the hunt. How you doing, Mr. Garrell? See, I remember Garrell.
Like the hair was
It's
like.
been a while. Yeah, I haven't seen him on there in a while. All right, so the for those that don't know the game, the way it works is JP has crafted a list of categories for covers from comics, and the panel has never seen this list before. We're going to share it in just a second. We're going to randomize it a few times, and whatever's on top, they're going to get a little time to talk about it before they get 20 seconds to then go and find a book in their collection to meet those criteria. Then they're going to pitch it to you as the best version of that category. They still have a pass. So at some point tonight, they are allowed to skip out on a category if they don't like it, or if they feel like it would benefit their opponent rather than them. Look like Huda had a question.
Yeah, I have a question. If the categories do not have a book and a slab, I will not win. That's all he needs to say.
I mean, it will definitely be slabs. Yes, slab.
Or it could be invisible. What about invisible book in the slab? I started
You
to
put a
it,
piece
if
of
you sell it,
plastic in front of it.
If you can sell it, hey, you just got to sell it.
Can I roll out? Oh no, it's a different show. All right,
somebody down with it. Just slap somebody. So tonight we got Who Dat going against D Runk, and we got Man Cave going against Comic Man Andy. JP, you ready to share our comic?
I'm ready, so you guys can get ready to curse me right here. Here we go. These are your first round ComicGories. First up, we got Who Would Slab This? Here I come to save the day. Don't see many of these. looking good. That's a tough 9.8. Low grade, still slab worthy.
Oof, I
All
hope
about
that
the
one.
eyes. Fight, fight, fight. And then finally we have Chat's Choice. So those are your first round ComicGories. Are you guys very excited by these? I'm sure.
I'm good with it.
Good with one.
Jay Hood's got a picture of all of his slabs. It's a big blank space. There it is. There it is.
And he's already looking. He's like,
And he's sweating some of these. I thought these were great. JP did a great job coming up with ones that sort of spread across a diversity of collecting, but we'll see. We'll see what people
as
have
always,
to say.
you just gotta sell it.
And remember,
Whatever
we
you
will
come
talk
up with.
about each one when they come up, give you a chance to have questions before you decide to pass on something way before I start counting down the time on any of these.
All right. So are you guys ready to see what your first ComicGory is? I will randomize it 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Who would slab this? Comes up right off the bat. So we
I
want
love
that
this
book
one.
That maybe that you have a reason to slab, but most people would look at it and go, why is that in a slab? Those are the kind of books we're looking for right here.
Something out of the ordinary. It
Yeah.
does not have to be a book that is not worth anything. It could certainly be a valuable book, but maybe it's because of how low the grade is, or there's something wrong with it, or that, you know, what, for whatever reason, maybe somebody would ask you, who would slab that? And yet you've got a copy of it. So you can be like, yeah, I slabbed it and it means something to me, right?
So do we have any questions about this ComicGory?
Bear Island. So good.
Does anyone want to
So
use their
good.
pass?
All right.
All right.
Seems like people kind of like this one. There's a lot of diversity. You could really sell this a lot of different ways. Okay. All right. So, gentlemen, we're looking for your best. Who would slab this comic? And you got 20 seconds, and the time starts now. Did somebody just step on a cat? Sounded like George stepped on a cat, and he's already back with 18 seconds still on the clock. 15 seconds still going. Coming down to that final 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Everybody looks back. Who dat? You got something? 6, 5, 4. He looks ready. Look, I hear the panties coming off over there. All right. So we are gonna, let's see, we're gonna drop out Andy and Man Cave, and we're gonna start off with George and Who Dat here. Let's see, here we go. All right. So first up, alphabetically, D-Runk, you're going first with your Who Would Slab That?
So this is, I'm going to pat myself on the back for slabbing this one here real quick. X-Men Adventures #1, man. This is based off the cartoon series from when I was a kid, when most of us
Yeah, right.
And when I did this was like a $50 book, you know, like not even worth getting slabbed. Now it's a $350 book. So who would slab that? The king of slabs would slab that. D-Runk. And an off-brand CGC slab.
I love it. Yeah, and hey, speaks to my childhood. It'd be one of my favorite animated shows, right up there with Batman. Classic. All right, well, let's see what Who Dat's got to compare with that.
Do we get rebuttals or who would slab that? 1 million people. That's who would slab that. now, this book was a cover price book, and it still is a cover price book. Who would slab Thor #2?
The Donny Cates Thor 2.
I believed in Black Winter. Wait, that's not even a Black Winter book.
It's not even a black. No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
It's a Strange Academy.
I guess you would slab it because of Black Panther on the back.
I mean, that's a great back cover.
I mean, a nice one.
That's hilarious.
This is why would you slab this? Like,
I would be curious how many of those actually end up on the census. That's hilarious.
All it says is Thor. It says Thor 7/28. That's what it says.
It gives you the legacy numbering.
That's the legacy. That's
That's the legacy number.
so,
Oh my gosh.
This is one.
If you
All
want
right,
to report, man, people have been slabbing Thor books like crazy, modern books.
Everybody slapped.
You just said their book's worth $300. This is worth still $50. What do you?
I just dropped the link. Folks in the chat, you got to
71.98.
decide Who Dat or D-Runk.
I mean,
I love who that says like what? But it's Kate's book, and people slab everything Kate's because they think for some reason it's going to be worth something. So,
JP made my point for me, man. That's really what I was getting at. Like,
but you know,
if you want to know why your book isn't back from CGC yet, it's because 800 other idiots sent a Thor #2 in the CGC.
I was gonna go with the X-Men, the millions of the X-Men book that all of a sudden got hot. That's what I was gonna go with. The millions and millions, shout out to the tone, of the X-Men books that are out.
This is what happens when you have like 25 pre-screens and you just got to fill the box.
yeah, you're filling the box.
Pack them all in. That's hilarious. All right, you guys in the chat, you got to click that link. You got to let us know who was the one that selected the best. Who would slap that cover? It's a hate vote category. There you go. I mean, whoa. Am I the only one of these people who sent the Thor?
I might have bought it from you, Skeff.
I was going to say, it could have been from Skeff. It was that Skeff mystery box.
Skeff would never flood CGC with random books. Never.
Skeff has not done that.
I've never heard of him doing that. All right, let's add the results to the screen here. We got round 1 in Group A for the speed slabbing event. Did Who win, or did D-Runk win? Who had the best? Who would slab this cover?
Hey, vote for D-Runk first.
Who dat with the win in round 1. There we go.
This is a reminder of the hunt.
Well, let's jump over to the other 2 gentlemen that we got here and see what's going on with Man Cave and Comic Man Andy. Andy, alphabetically, you're going first with your who would slab that cover.
Oh, who would slab?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, see, you don't even want to see it either. Who would slab Semper Fi #1? I'm going for the veteran vote here. All you veterans out there, we're going for
I was going to say, I know exactly who would slab that.
Yeah, I was going to say, a Marine.
Me. That's it. Just me. Just a couple others. This is not something that a vast majority of collectors out there would consider slabbing. More often, people don't even bother to buy the book or even read it. It's a generational tale for those of us growing up in the 80s about the Marine Corps, and very few people choose to slab this book or anything from even the series, actually. So this is where I'm going.
I love this comment from Thunderhouse. All the Ben Riley books that he has and chooses an X-Men book. That's shots fired. I'm just gonna say. All right, well let's check out with Man Cave and what he's got. Who would slab theirs, Man Cave?
Well, first of all, I generally only slap things worth slapping, so this is actually a very difficult topic, and I almost used my pass right off the bat. But this is a book worth slabbing if it's a 9.8, but if it's less than a 9.8, it's not worth crap in my opinion. The story's lame. Only lamos like this character in the first place. Speaking to you, D-Runk, just in case I see you later.
Here comes
there we go.
2.
Slab a 9.2. Well, I'll tell you who would slab it. Me, who thought it was a 9.6 or 8. So obviously that's what I know about modern. I call this a modern comic.
That's hilarious.
So a puny 9.2 on this. I think it's not even worth an AOK. That's why I still have it. So
taking some shots at another competitor here tonight. Well played, but will it play well with the chat?
Unless it's a 9.8, that's worth slabbing. A 9.2, I don't know.
That's
It'll sit on eBay for a while.
You can't compare a key book to a non-key book. Key books in any grade 9.0 and better, people are slapping.
You call
like
it
a $200?
I'm sorry, I beg to differ. This is a tired tale of a clone that went way too long. And they should have killed it off way longer.
That's like a $250 9.2 now or something
only
like that.
keys to people who drink too much beer. Yeah.
Look at the facts D-Rug dropping in the chat.
Oh, snap.
I just dropped the link. You guys got to decide who has the best. Who would slab this cover? Comic Man Andy, Man Cave Comics.
Yeah, this was a testament to my grading ability here. So who would slab this? Ding Dong here would slab this.
I got hit with a couple of those in my last round as well.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of 9.2, 9.4s that I did not predict.
Yeah, I was expecting. I still don't know what I got wrong on it, but
it could have been just sitting so long that the pressing that you did starts to it sits for 6 months in their warehouse.
And CGC, they probably dented it somewhere. Yeah. But
The non-humidity of Florida.
yeah,
This is hilarious. Two Brothers
yeah,
comics.
I'm all Semper Fi. I
And it's
actually
tricky.
wouldn't mind if you don't like that so much, Andy. I'll DM my address. You send that to me. I like a good war comic.
Too funny. Oh man. So you guys click
Plus,
the
it
vote
has
in the
more
chat.
carnage. Like we haven't seen enough carnage on the back. So it's
What's on the back of yours, Andy? What do they got a
Oh.
commercial for on the back?
Was it Candelicious?
Candelicious
Old
candy.
school 80s ad.
There you go. I love it.
Interesting.
All right, let's bring the voting to an end here. So you guys have decided. You clicked that link in the chat. This is round 1 from Group B.
You gotta click on Jackson Roy Kerr.
Oh, did I miss? What's
It's
his
like
name?
who would slap that and put it in a frame?
I mean, that's double. He doubled down. He doubled down. It's the first time I vote against.
I
Ben
frame
Wright.
comics when just so the light because the light will ruin them. So those are just ones I want sort of as
Ooh.
background noise.
Protect it. So here we go. Who won round 1? Comic Man Andy with round 1. Semper Fi, my good man.
Number 5, take it
Semper Fi.
home.
Well done,
All right.
well done.
Let's bring
Obviously,
everybody
not
back.
fans of the Marines here.
And JP has some at-home
I
slabs to
have a
take a
bunch
look
of
at.
at-homes. We have little Tweety and Sylvester, but
PGX.
that's old enough.
Gold
It is
key, right?
PGX, so you got to think about that. An 8.0 of a turtle.
Everybody's pulling out the PGX.
That was valuable for like a week and a half.
There you go.
Little Silverhawks.
Wow.
8-0
Dude, I had that toy,
Silverhawks.
man. Its wings would spread when you clicked the legs.
T-Rock also competing at the at-home edition. There's
Yeah,
a
he did it. He did it.
That's a lot of junk.
Shadowhawk.
Wait. 3?
Shadowhawk 3. Somebody, Sarah, are you not understanding? Oh, the facsimile. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
$3
dang, taking some shots at
$3
Morbius
variant.
there.
And of course, David
Yeah!
Frog.
That would have won the category. I have a feeling, my good man. Man Frog in a 9-8.
And then Thunderhouse with a little Detective Comics mummified Batman and Robin. I don't know what's going on there.
That's hilarious.
Silver Age Batman and Robin is you never know what you're gonna get.
Right?
All right. Here we go. Are you guys ready for the second round?
No,
I mean, there you go.
I was attacked.
See, look, Josh is now
nonstop
like
that
looking
night.
for that Semper Fi. He's going to go
See,
hunt down that Semper
other
Fi.
people are going to be looking for that now, Andy. So, all right,
All
here
right.
we go. 1, 2, 3. Here I come to save the day. So we're looking at, that classic hero coming in, swooping in to save the day on the cover of one of your slabs. You guys have any questions about this one?
This is a classic comic book category.
Like,
Lots of good
Pose?
options.
I'm confused. Like, here I come to save the day. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Lots of superheroes, yeah, coming to rescue somebody. Not even necessarily a superhero. Obviously, there's other covers that you could throw in as far as people coming to save the day. Yeah, it is a Mighty Mouse throwback, but yeah, not a lot of people who slabs Mighty Mouse comics. I mean, not a lot. Not a lot. Does anybody want to use their pass? All right, 2 rounds in, and we're doing all right. We're looking for their best. Here I come to save the day cover. You're gonna have 20 seconds to find it, and that time starts now. Here we go. Ooh, Man Cave not even moving. Look at him. He's like, I already got
He
it.
was ready.
It's right here. He's got 15 seconds to relax, like take a sip or something.
Taking a nap,
Still got about 10, 9, 8,
Come on, George.
7, 6. Waiting on George. 5,
Come on, George.
4,
There he
3,
is.
and he's back. There it is. Andy's
I like
got
to
the
use my
time.
pass.
Andy's got the is the flop sweat happening? Are you doing all right?
Andy seemed fairly calm and cool on that one. He did,
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. All right. Well, let's this time we're gonna have Andy going first against Man Cave. So we're gonna have George and Huda going backstage for a second here. There we go. And in reverse order this time, we got Man Cave going first with his "Here I Come to Save the Day" cover.
Well, as a Golden Age collector, that is quite a common theme, so not too difficult. But this is one of my favorites here. We got Captain America number 26, Captain America saving Bucky, who has a 500-pound weight around his neck as he's being dragged underwater, with sharks and Nazi scuba divers around him as well.
Man, that is gorgeous.
Look at that.
Wow. Alex is trying to coach from the stands, trying to assist Man Cave. Doesn't seem Man Cave needing any help right here.
I was gonna say that early cap is who that with the chiming in.
But let's check in to see what Comic Man Andy has for Here I Come to Save the Day cover.
The only way to do this after a Captain America is to jump from the top rope and bring in some Punisher saving the day action, saving New York City from the crime lords in the 9-9.
Ref.
I'm checking with
slabs,
referees.
ref.
It looks like he's holding up 3 books. Okay, no, it's just the one. It's
There
just
it
the
is.
one.
There it is, over the top rope.
Wow.
Is he
Saving New
really
York City
saving
from
the
all the
day,
crime.
or is he just killing a bunch of criminals who are just sitting there? So,
Excellent.
I don't know.
Perspective.
Knowing Punisher, I'm not. Who's he actually saving there? Just being a little technical here.
The
Beautiful
fine
book.
citizens of New York City can sleep safe another night.
I'm with Kev on this one, maybe.
I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of questions going on. A lot of questions in the chat. Wow. And I've watched you go through that Punisher run and collecting all the 9 it's been amazing.
We'll give the chat options, just options. You know what I mean? Look at it, newsstand maybe even.
All right, well, let me drop the link in the chat. You guys got to decide who has the best Here I Come to Save the Day cover. Man Cave with some Golden Age Captain America. You got Comic Man Andy with that Punisher War Journal slab-a-lanche almost there. Slap down. No smack talk. Everybody's like,
They're both with calm here. I don't know.
Everybody's- they seem
going
confident in
Captain
their
America
picks.
again, but they
You know,
can't
saving
America
something on a very esoteric, tertiary fashion for later stuff.
Yeah.
But immediate saving of
There
the
it
day.
is.
We got someone who's about to die pretty shortly here. So,
Well,
that'd
there
be-
was someone
that'd be
about
me.
to die
Save the day.
Andy's cover too. Multiple somebodies.
That'd be me. I'm about to die.
it looks like Andy is surprising Coach Skeff in the stands because Coach Skeff is saying, I told him Saga every time. I don't know what he's playing. He's clearly not using the playbook that they had discussed in advance. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for voting. Got some awesome homies in the chat, including my man JD I hung out with on Saturday. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, we're trying to avoid that, Mama. We don't want to have any injuries to equipment or athletes in this event.
Athletes.
Now, Andy, I do have that comic in Raw somewhere in one of my dollar bin long boxes somewhere.
Yes.
I had all the Punisher back then.
There
It's
was
good
the
stuff.
smack talk. I
Good
was
stuff.
waiting for it. Threw that elbow in there at the last second, but did it sway the voters? We're looking at round 2 with this group B. Who had the best Here I Come to Save the Day cover? Man Cave.
Man Cave, even it up.
No one likes the sweep. It's boring. So all right.
Well, J Hood calling the over and under on Andy getting 17%, and it's definitely on the under.
Yeah, he got 28%.
28%. You got over. Sorry, over on that one.
Yeah. So,
All right, let's
okay.
bring in Hoodat and D-Runk here. And remove that from the screen. This time, reverse alphabetical. We got Hoodat going first with his Here I Come to Save the Day.
Here I come to save the day. Drop that girl, Dracula. This wooden knife will finish you forever. Blade's
Ooh,
coming to save the day. Damsel in distress.
that is a
And
great cover. I
9
think.
2 white pages of mine.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Wow. Beautiful Blade cover, man. Come on.
Neat book. Love that book.
Mahershala Ali. Imagine Mahershala
Dude.
Ali doing this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think he'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see what D-Runk has to go up against that. Some Blade action.
All right. Well, here we had this jerk just trying to take this girl against her will. He's all purple and whatnot. And Daredevil just swooped in and saved the damn day.
Oh,
That purple man, you got to watch out for him.
got key books going against each other right here. Look at this.
It is-
Two key Marvel first appearances going on here. The Purple Man versus Blade.
I love that
Yep.
yellow
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Love that.
Man. All right. Well, this is a slab down. I'm dropping the link. You guys got to decide. Was it Who Dat with that Tomb of Dracula? Or is it The Man Without Fear from D-Ron?
Here I come to save the day. He's already saved the day. Just saying.
In your book, it's yet to be determined if he saved it. He maybe does, he maybe doesn't. Maybe Dracula saved her from Blade. Blade can be a real bastard sometimes.
Skeff wondering, is Daredevil falling to his death and still has to save her from the fall?
Well, he can't see it coming, so it's all right.
Yeah, it's hard to be scared of heights when you can't see them. So good. I agree, Alex. I love both as well. Two fantastic comics.
Fabulous books right here.
Wow. Good to see you, Brother John. I just dropped the link a second ago. We're trying to decide who has the best Here I Come to Save the Day cover. Is it D-Runk with Daredevil issue 4 and the first appearance of the Purple Man? Or is it that Tomb of Dracula first appearance of Blade being thrown around there by Who Dat?
Big like BLC bringing up, the side vote. He's ignoring the books and going for the T-shirt.
We don't talk about that Blade, Bear Island. We talk about Mahershala Ali, the new Blade.
Yeah. We're not talking about the past.
We're not talking about Wesley Snipes right now.
Yeah, Skep. That's what Wesley said. Blade don't pay no, but he said something else with it. Tax.
Oh, so good. Oh my god. All right, let me bring in the voting here. Let's see how we did. This was round 2 of the Speed Slabbing Group A event. We got Who Dat versus D-Run Comics. Who has the best Here I Come to Save the Day cover? D-Runk coming back, forcing that tiebreaker. Both guys playing for tiebreakers now. So here we go, bringing everybody back in. Now let's see.
Blade lost to a guy who is dressed like a banana. I just want to point that out.
I mean, it's true.
Hey, let's just cut to the chase. That cover was more appealing.
So let's take a look at what people have at
Yeah,
home.
let's see what everybody else got. Daymare is going with
What in the world is this?
Dad jokes live.
Daymares.
Got a little Simon R with a little Voltron action.
Ooh, okay.
Steve Jewell with a little Captain Marvel. He's posing. I'm not sure
He's
if
saving
coming to save the
something.
day.
I don't know.
He's saving something. We got a little Department of Truth from Unruly, a little Purple Rain homage.
I do love that homage, but I don't know who's saving the day there.
Yeah. Little Superboy coming in from Mr. Comics 89, Matt.
No, that's the Who would slab that.
That might have been. It might have been.
That should be the
6.5.
Might have been.
I agree.
Sarah with a little Spider-Man, Peter Parker spectacular
Nice.
Spider-Man swooping
Those covers
in.
in that run are pretty underrated, I feel.
And then some reason we keep getting more Scarlet Spider.
Man.
From D-Rock. So,
I mean, yikes.
I feel he's
No
going to
accounting
spend
for
the all day at home are going to be his Scarlet Spider tonight. So, all right,
folks.
you guys.
This is our
ready for your-
final round, our tiebreaker round. So you get an additional 15 seconds. So this will be a 35-second round. Do we want? Let's see what you guys get for this tiebreaker round.
Here we go. Randomize it 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. All about the eyes. We're looking for a cover with a little focus on the eyes of the character or something that really brings the focus of the book to that. Johnny, got anything to add to that?
Yeah, a lot of covers where they draw you in because of how the artist has crafted the eyes in the picture. Lots of great covers that highlight looking and the perspective of the voyeur and the eyes. So a lot of different variations you could go for here. Does anybody have any questions?
I'll use my pass.
Ooh,
And he's
no
getting rid of
questions. He's dropping the hammer on it.
it. Get that out of here.
I will say, Skeff, you got to make sure you click leave in chat, not just watch only when you send the pictures through to ComicGories on Instagram.
I was going to say, I haven't even seen a message.
So you might be sending it to me or to Jason, to JP, but make sure you send it to ComicGories on Instagram.
Make sure he has. Sometimes when I'm on here, it doesn't like if somebody's requesting. Yeah, I'll have to do that after we do this. So,
All
might be
right.
some
So
people requesting me to follow them back yet.
it could be yes.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna randomize it 3 more times here.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cat's choice this time. So that means you have to. There are 3 additional ComicGories that the chat will be choosing from. If you're going to pass, you have to do it though before you see those ComicGories. Once you leave it to the chat, it is in the chat's hands. So that is your choice.
I'm gonna drop the link and let the chat take a second to vote. But if you guys want to think a little bit about it, does anybody want to pass on whatever the chat might be looking at right now?
That's a good way to endear myself to the chat. I would like to not pass.
Obviously, Andy does not have that option anymore. He's rolling with whatever happens. That leaves Houdat and Man Cave. Any thoughts about this chat?
I'm pretty sure when you diss the chat, you lose the next round.
Yeah. I can't pass what I don't know. So
There it is.
Go.
So the link is in the chat, folks. You have 3 options. You click the one that you would love to see these panelists choose from their collection.
Luckily, we still get 35 seconds, right?
You get 35 seconds in this category, and we'll talk a little bit about it before it all goes down. So there's
Chad, if
definitely
it
some time.
says number 1 books, please pick that one.
So good. All right, let me make sure started following. There's Skeff. I started following you back. We're all good
you
now,
got
man.
your John and I are both in here. Good.
I'm just quickly jumping in and following everybody that we weren't following over on Instagram.
Yeah,
so hopefully
sometimes it doesn't. I gotta like refresh it when I'm on the website as opposed to on the app. It doesn't show me when people try to come in and.
So we got you now, Skeff.
Yep, we got Skeff and Vincent and.
Skeff, don't worry. They never show anything I send them on ComicGories when I'm there.
You always have the disappearing pictures. Like I click on them one time and then they're gone.
Yeah, that's my techie side.
All right, some people are voting. Yeah, they voted for Saga 18th Print. It's a very odd subcategory that maybe some people could have in their collection. So let's look at the 3 choices we gave the chat. We want to see your favorite character, or we want to see your favorite cover, or we want to see your favorite key.
Wow.
It will be one of those. This is going to be a very personal category. No matter what they chose, it's going to be something from your collection that means a lot to you in a slab format, something that is a little tugs at the heartstrings a little bit. So let's see what they chose for you all tonight. Cover. They want to see your favorite cover. That's
Judge
what they're
ruling.
looking for. Now, looks like Andy's got some questions on this category. It's obviously a broad category. Like it doesn't have to be the one. It could be one of your favorite covers, depending on how you want to sell it to the chat. And it might be that Andy's asking, can I show a cover I've already shown once before?
Are Olympians allowed to turn off their camera and be back in less than 20 seconds and still compete?
Yes, you're allowed to turn your camera off. You just have to turn it back on before the time runs out.
Yes. We have to
I gotta see that you're back with the book. That's the tricky part. Okay. I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm hoping he still has pants when we get there.
Wait, we're supposed to have pants on?
I mean, if you're standing. So this is a 35-second round. We're looking for your favorite cover that you've got slabbed, and your time starts now. I gotta look at it. Oh, I didn't know he had his
Andy.
I didn't know that Andy's logo was Skeff. That's kind of cool.
That is weird that he has Skeff as
30
logo.
seconds still on the clock.
I mean, it seems oddly
25 and Man Cave is back. He's already ready. Andy is back. 20 seconds still left on the clock.
One right here.
George has one. He's going to search a little more for the 15 seconds remaining. Looks like Houdat's really comfortable there. He's looking at it. 10 seconds still on the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's already set the book down, so I was okay with that.
No, I knew he had a book. I just did if he was trying to get something else.
Yeah, if he's going to change his mind, we could have had some problems there, but we're good. We're all good now. So let's talk. This time we're starting with Houdat, and we're starting with George. So we're gonna put Andy backstage with Man Cave, and alphabetically, D-Runk, you go first in this final round.
All right. I really mean this. This is probably my favorite cover. It's also my least valuable cover. It's Cyborg Superman, written
Wow.
by Dan Jurgens. I just fondly remember this as a kid.
Right?
The story inside of it was incredible, and it made me think that Cyborg Superman was the real Superman.
That all along he'd been a cyborg of some kind.
Yeah, no, just like I didn't know how they were going to explain it, but this one convinced me. But the cover to me from Dan Jurgens is it's probably perfect artwork
With the flag, and then it's like frayed on the same side as his scarring chest or whatever.
Just peak Dan Jurgens right there.
Right. Yeah. Classic. All right, well, let's see what Houdat's got to go with his favorite cover.
Well, I was hoping favorite character. That would have been easier. But my favorite cover brings back a lot of nostalgia. Every time I see this cover from Dave Cockrum and Gil Kane, that I hear the music.
Ooh.
And it just goes.
Oh, holy cow!
It just reminds me of good old times when you're a kid watching the X-Men, and you got the old team in the background and busting out with the new team. It's just iconic. Classic how they did it. Yeah, it's just classic. That's all.
Absolutely amazing book.
It's one of my favorites. I mean, I could have picked some Turtle books, but guess what? I don't have them all slabbed. So this one's my favorite. All
right. Well, I'm dropping the link. You all got to decide. It's not about how valuable the books are, but which one of them showed the best favorite cover, which is tricky. This is very subjective.
It is a very, I have no idea how the chat's going to vote on this. So, because.
Yeah, I agree, Sharon. It is tough to choose, right?
I mean, because each of these books is personal to these guys. Yeah, it's key, but that doesn't necessarily make it more valuable to the person, like meaning wise. So, yeah, two great books.
I would trade this book 100 times over for Houdat's.
Well, yeah,
and it still wouldn't be worth the.
But you would trade it 100 times over, and then you would get it again.
Yeah, I could get this one again real easy, not a problem.
So this one can be obtained again.
But hey, Houdat, you're gonna be a beast in this last round, dude. You are gonna be real tough.
I could say this is by far one. Yeah, this is a classic. That's all.
Yeah, no. Hey, but you got some tough competition, both Comic Man Andy and me.
Look at George is already like, I lost. I'm out.
Yeah, I don't. Hey,
I'm gonna go
wait for your home.
This is too.
Watch him wins, and then he's gonna be in trouble.
Oh no! If I win, they are in a lot of trouble. No more.
Internet runs out. You're gonna leave.
You better hope Houdat takes him out.
You better hope I get done in here.
Well, let's find out who is going to the finals. Which one of these awesome champs has earned the right to play for the gold medal in speed slabbing? Was it Houdat or is it D. Runk? Houdat by 5.
As it should have been.
George, we thank you a ton, and of course, we welcome you to hang out in the chat, vote for people for that final round as you see fit, and the link to George's D. Runk Comics channel is in the description down below, as well as his Instagram. So you should definitely follow George over there. George, thank you so much, brother. He's like, I'm going to play the at-home edition now. I'm just going to smoke him in there. All right, so let's go and find out who that's going to be playing with in the finals. Let's bring these last two gentlemen in, and alphabetically, we're going back to you, Comic Man Andy. You're going first with your favorite cover.
Oh man, Houdat swinging for Mars like the Elon Musk of the ComicGories family, but I have to stay true to the chat. I have to stay true to me and true to my family saga. With the Saga #1 retailer incentive, our hardest hunted book, our hardest earned book, my favorite cover out of my entire collection right now. The Saga absolutely tied directly to the saga of our family. For those of you that know me, I've heard the story several times. It's a lengthy one. so I'll save it for later. But you guys know, this community knows. Saga is a book that I had to stay true to myself tonight and to bring out at least one copy. And I'm glad the chat picked favorite cover, because this is by far one of my. This is the top cover out of my entire collection. Top cover.
Boom. There it is. And Andy saving that piece for the right moment. So he's playing and hoping that Saga book will make him get that gold medal into the finals here. But let's see what Man Cave's got with his favorite cover.
Good choice. Good choice. I have to say first off that some people are going to think I'm just trying to flex here. And I'm telling you, I am not just trying to flex. I am flexing, but I'm not just trying to flex.
It's a coincidental flex.
Yes. It could be also my favorite key for sure, but it means a huge amount for comics in general. It is the first super popular Kirby cover, Kirby Simon creation. It changed comics forever when it came out. No one knew this was a key, but it sold millions of copies and was massively popular and changed Golden Age comicdom in superheroes forever at that point. It's the first time Hitler was on a cover being smashed in the face, which was a huge risk by Timely because they were threatened. 90% of Americans did not want to join the war. And there was actually a good Nazi contingent that threatened to destroy them because of putting this out. They put it out before the war, put America's feet to the fire and said, we have to do what is right. And it's just such a beautiful cover on top of that. It means so much. So vote for it or don't. I don't care. It is my favorite cover. And that would be Captain America #1.
Oh my gosh.
And the trade dress is the best ever.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Hitler being punched in the face. What's not to like?
Unruly. Never would have guessed.
Right? I mean, what a showdown, though. Holy cow.
I almost didn't want to show this, honestly, because it's just like, I don't want people to think, oh, yeah, here's Captain America #1. But it means a lot. This.
Sorry.
I'm cutting him off.
See, now, I'm honestly
not
surprised
trade this for Action 1 or Tech 27. Telling you that.
I'm honestly surprised that JP and John allowed this category because both of these books are podium winners, first place, all the way to the end.
But this is what the finals are about. This is what gold medal athletes do. They bring
we're the
that
Olympics. We want the big
books.
guns brought out.
So the question becomes, chat, you've got to decide who has the best favorite cover. Is it Saga by Comic Man Andy, that amazing variant, or is it that amazing Captain America 1 from Man Cave?
Andy, dude, I love your book, man. And
I voted for
you have a
Man Cave.
story, you love it.
Jimmy.
Hold to it, man. It's good.
Excuse me, why? Whip this out.
I'm not trash talking on this one.
That's why I never do well on ComicGories. I'm not here to trash talk. I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Excuse me while I whip this out.
I have that clip ready to go.
That is awesome.
Jimmy, I'm there for you. That was just for Jimmy. Sorry.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Oh,
So the link is in the chat. You got to decide who's going to the gold medal finals, who's playing against who dat.
And the back
Andy, my
cover
vote
is
is
I don't
Andy.
think it's going to be close at all.
It's typewriter and yeah.
The trash talk is the best part.
The back of this one is totally going to win it for me.
Literally sketched.
Best
Yeah.
back cover.
Zip bucket. See, I get half the book.
It's just a front cover, right? It's just all.
Yeah.
It's just a front cover.
That's why it cost me half. I mean,
Amazing.
I wish.
Oh man!
All right.
I'll
You
tell
guys
Andy, by
played
no
this all
means,
out.
You
You guys played this all out. There's just you left it all on the floor.
Neither person left anything on the table right there.
Not at all. So let's see who the chat chose to go against who dat in the gold medal match. Man Cave coming in at the end.
It's Cap 1.
I need to hear that story though, Andy. I need to hear that story.
Oh, it's a great, the story of Andy's journey with Saga. I mean, the chat knows all about it. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Apparently not enough of them.
If you don't know Andy, I got the link to his Instagram. I got the link to his YouTube. They're both right down below. I was just over on his channel about an hour ago. So make sure that you go and check out his channel because he is offering great content. And if you like Saga, you might see the occasional comic book over there.
Well, don't drop Andy out just yet, because the
Saga's
first
a great
at
series. I
home
actually
will
have the
make you
full
feel
run.
a little bit better. The first of the at home best favorite covers, just for Andy. There you go.
There you go.
So
Some
that's
Punisher
it.
love.
I mean, it's. I thought about reaching for that, but at the end of the day, for those that know me and know the story that our family has with Saga, the Saga wins out.
If
I
you
mean,
had to pull that Saga book, I would have been like, "What are you doing?"
I mean, it was a gold medal book, no question, sir. And
Yeah.
Andy, we hope to see you back here again soon, man. Thank you for competing with us, brother. All right, so let's bring in the gold medalists here. We got Houdat versus Man Cave. Let's see some of those at home. Here I come to. Oh, sorry, favorite covers.
Mighty Thor coming from Simon R. TM Travis.
Of course, it's Bogus Journey. It's not even Excellent Adventure. Bogus Journey.
Mr. Comics 89 with a She-Hulk and not a Spider-Man. What?
I mean, it's a pretty great book.
It is a great book. Well, X-Men. Wolverine
Ooh,
versus
after my
Sabretooth.
own heart. Look, I see. I got the one right in front of it, right here.
Love that cover. Little Next Man Hellboy
Ooh.
first appearance right there.
Oh yeah.
Skeff says you better show mine.
Is this the one you're reading?
There it is. Wow. ASM 1.
ASM 1.
Beauty.
9.2.
No, that wasn't Skeff. This is Skeff. Skeff is
No.
coming up with a little
Oh,
Ahsoka, a little Star Wars Clone Wars.
Oh, there you go.
So, Thunder House with a little Batman. I believe that's Sienkiewicz on that cover.
Yeah, it's a great cover. That's a
Really?
beauty.
I think I'm right on that. Little
Is that Sarah?
Sarah with the Gleason.
That's a beauty. That's a great one.
BLC going with the
DLC.
Captain America.
Ooh, another
also.
some more Cap love. Love it.
April with a little Rogue.
More Gleason goodness. Those negative space covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, that's John Tyler Christopher.
JT. Sorry, JT.
Yeah. And then D-Ronk changing his mind on his favorite cover. The at-home D-Ronk going with his favorite Scarlet.
Ah, D-Runk.
Because he had he had a theme for the at-home.
He did. He absolutely did.
So.
All right, so everybody, we have a new set of ComicGories here for the final round. Both of these competitors, I believe, still have their passes. Am I correct on that?
Pass.
Yeah, so they both have the option to skip out
Passes.
on a
We don't
ComicGory.
need no stinking passes.
That's how these are
came up with.
professionals. They know what's up.
So,
All right, so let's see what these final round
Houdat and I are
categories.
used to brawling. We actually brawled on the hunt 2 weeks ago.
I was going to say, you guys throw down a
He
ton.
beat me before that. I beat him last time, so this is a grudge match here. Yeah.
all right, here we go.
There it is. Doc Lesnar versus Houdat for the
There we
championship
go,
belt.
All
Jeffrey
right.
knows what's up.
First up, we got check out that background. Fabulous first issue, team up cover, wraparound cover, all about the story. Cool key, crap cover. As our ComicGories for the final round. So, you guys all excited about these?
Check
They
out
got
the back.
everybody gets silence when the food hits the table.
It's like, Houdat looks like he's deep in thought, or he's
I was trying to think about where he'd use his pass.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There's always that one category. You're like, if that comes up, I gotta hit it with a hammer.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here. 3 times again.
I agree. The tone would be proud.
1, 2, 3. Fabulous first issue, which takes a book. Man Cave just played a fabulous first issue.
He's already like,
So that does save Houdat potentially from there. So, but I feel like this is pretty straightforward. You guys got any questions to stall while you're making a decision here? Somebody want to use that?
So not first appearance, but the number. It has to be a number 1 issue.
We're looking for a number 1 issue.
Just stalling a little bit there.
Yeah, no.
Can you make me think?
I mean, if it's all about, as JP always says, it's all about how you pitch the idea
If
of the
you want
book
to
to
tell
the
it as
chat.
the fabulous first
It's the first
of this
issue where you
character.
see, that kind of thing. You could definitely pitch it to the chat.
I mean, I think there's a lot of characters that came into particularly you go older that came into runs later and they kind of restarted it but didn't change the title or the numbering. You could argue that's a fabulous first issue or something
Absolutely.
along those lines. So
Anybody thinking about passing on this one? All right. Champs look ready. They look ready for some fierce battling here. We got the fabulous first issue. They're going to have 20 seconds to find it, and that time starts now. Look, they're not even getting up. Look, they're just like right there at the spot. Oh, man. There's like, I got it right next to me. 10 seconds still on the clock, and they both look ready. They're just like, all I got to do is take the panties off, and they're ready to go.
Yeah, might as well.
Ready to go. All right, so we're just going to roll right into it here. We're going to start off alphabetically. Man Cave, you are now in the driver's seat with your fabulous first issue.
All right. Well, I'm going to go Bronze Age. I love Bronze Age, and I love this beautiful John Romita cover, and it's a first issue. So we're going to go Luke Cage, Hero for Hire.
Wow.
Uno.
It would have been bad if I'd have pulled my Nino.
I was sort of hoping, dude. I was thinking you go for a neutral
smashing
distraction.
book. Yourself is about then. It's about the trash talk.
Oh, man. That is a beauty. Great book. Classic. All right, let's see what Houdat's got with his fabulous first issue.
So this is fabulous first issue, not fantastic first issue.
I mean,
because without this book,
Ref, he showed this on ComicGories before. He showed this fantastic one before. And if I recall,
this book is like, well, first off, I never thought I would own this book. It actually means a lot to me. I've had chances to sell it, have not. I've actually started collecting the run of
wow.
FF. Nice. So I'm starting to start off with 1 through 10. Now I'm working through 11 through 20. But like without Fantastic Four 1, you can ask the story. He had a story about Stan Lee. It's on YouTube. His wife talked him into doing this, and it blew open the doors for stuff like the Luke Cage, Hero for Hire 1, to come out in a later time because, it's just I had to show it because it's what it is.
Absolutely.
Well,
that's
it
the first issue.
All right, drop the link in the chat. We're going fabulous first issue number 1. Look at
trash
these books.
Can I say to that comic? Nothing.
Look at these books, man. Holy cow. DLC is saying it.
The only thing different from mine is it's an older label.
Mine is white pages.
Well, you know how they used to do those older books. It might, if I got to regrade it, if I come back.
The grading scale might have altered.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I just want to say that we went from a Captain America 1 to an FF1 on this game, and we like minor things that we've had showed off is that incentive for Saga and a.
Did I change mine to my full phone?
Look at these guys, man. They have the books to back it up. I'm just like,
mine
wow.
Might be a 4. It's a whole label.
Wow, that sounds good, man. FF1, first Marvel comic. I'll sell it for you. First Marvel comic. Cover. They didn't have their outfits yet. First Mole Man. Beautiful comic, 1961.
Oh my
November.
God. Holy cow.
It's the first John Cusack as Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
First Hero for Hire, Luke Cage.
I mean, Alex, we're definitely happy we're not seeing any Super Pro tonight.
No,
but I mean,
thank goodness.
That's because the level of competition is on this other.
And I had to throw a chat for a loop because I see Vincent said he thought I would go with the TMNT 1.
You got to keep them guessing, right?
You got to keep you guessing, man. You got to keep you guessing. Without this, you won't have a TMNT 1.
I mean, those are the facts.
And this is very true.
True that.
All right, well, let's bring the voting to an end and let's check it out. We have round 1 here in speed slabbing.
Put me out of my misery for that one, huh?
Let's see what happened. It was
more closer than I thought, but yeah.
There we go.
I love Luke Cage Hero for Hire, but if that had beat Fantastic Four, there might be a problem.
All I can say is the stories for Luke Cage are hilarious. If somebody wants to, I started picking them up to run.
Yep,
right.
They are pretty funny.
It's still one of my favorite ASM issues. Is the 122
when he's
or
like
121?
Punching Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's punching it right on the cover. I love it.
Yeah, it's 123.
Is that what it is? It's right there at the beginning. Yeah.
We got Unruly with a little Swamp Thing number 1. Mr. Comic. What are you doing, man?
I mean, it's a number one.
It is a number one. Little G.I. Joe from
Ooh,
Simon.
9.6, Simon. Nice.
Little taking us with that Hulk 100, you know.
I was expecting this from Jeffrey Comic-Con, that
Yeah.
first Incredible Hulk where he's like in his own title now.
Little Alex the Comic Horror with the Black Terror first
Wow.
issue. Sweet book, Alex. That is awesome.
Thanks for coming by, Steve. Appreciate it, brother.
Vincent with a little Preacher number one.
Ooh, there you go.
You got a bunch of people playing at home tonight, I will
They
say.
like this one, yeah.
You got another She-Hulk number one, this time from BLC.
There it is.
TM with a little Spawn's Universe.
Wow, what a cover. I've never seen that one.
JD bringing a little Batman, the relaunch, the new 52
Yeah.
Batman.
There you go,
Signed
for
by
Owls.
John's favorite writer right there.
I don't know that guy.
Thunderhouse with a little first appearance of the Dead Man.
Dead Man, yeah. I know that Tony Oldwolf, that's one of his favorite number ones.
And D-Rock says, and he quotes, "Don't miss fabulous first issue is on the cover of this X-Men 1.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good
He's
one.
not rubbing that in on you there, John. I don't think.
I
at all.
mean, I know.
And then Harrison made art with, I didn't see his note. He looks like he's got a nice, sweet sketch cover going on. Some original Wolverine art on that number
Clayton
one.
Crane.
Crane, Rubenstein, and Stegman.
You're a
Very
triple
nice.
threat. There you go.
And let's see. Brett finally figured out how to get us some pictures, but
There we go, Brett.
I don't know that these are his number one. So
Is that a I don't know if that one's
this is like a 23. So
that's such a great cover though.
yeah. And then we got a little Wonder Woman coming
Great
through.
book.
Wonder Woman number one from
It
Ariel.
is.
And Jimmy, not to be left out with a little Silver Surfer.
That's a great number one. Absolutely.
So yeah, ton of at home guys. I appreciate you guys sending me all these books. And let's get back into this. Here we go.
All right,
guys
2
both-
rounds left, possibly if Man Cave can get that, force that playoff round here. Let's see what we get.
And you both still have your passes, so you can narrow this field a little bit for sure. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Team up cover. We're looking for your best team up cover. Fairly straightforward. It doesn't have to be nothing about it being an unusual team up or a regular team up. However you want to go about it. Doesn't even have to be heroes. It could be any kind of team up. So any questions about team up cover to let you think for a minute?
That's when they're working together.
Yes. That was the characters working together. That is right.
The opposite of competition. Anyone want to use their pass on this one? Oh, they like it. All right. Mikey likes it. Here we go. So
Sticking
this
with
is,
it.
is another 20-second round. They're looking for their best team up cover, and that time starts now. Ooh, who that's got to get up? He's unplugged. He is unplugged.
He actually had to move a little bit. And
Still
Mancave's
got-
already got his book again.
12 seconds, and Man Cave.
Apparently 20 seconds
10,
was way too much
9,
time.
8, 7, 6. Who that looks like he's
He
got
got
something,
something.
maybe 4, 3. You doing all right?
He's got it. He's ready.
You got something? Okay, he's good.
So I think, John, next time we should do 10 seconds on speed slapping. And
Tone is
Oh my
giving them
God.
some advice on the
My daughter is here cheering me on.
she's giving you support. That's what you
Tell her
need.
to put her phone down. Put her phone down.
Yeah. All right, so Hudat, you're going first this time with your team up cover.
You guys know
Alex-
what it is. You guys know what it's about. This book, I've told the story before. This is something. Another one I grew up with, cartoon, and then I found out it was.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out of hat check.
But no. Honestly, I had curtains of this. I had toys. I had everything. Still to this day, I always tell my mom, "Hey, you forgot my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle curtains at the house that we moved out of," and I had to get the book once I
There it
became
is.
available. So this is the first print, in case people are wondering. This is something my daughter got me. She wants me to show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and this could have worked for wraparound too, but
Yeah, right.
It's a classic. I mean, these guys did it themselves. This is one of the best independent covers books that probably I'll say King of the Copper Age, King of the Independents.
Right.
It's just.
Now, are they a team or is this a team up? My implication is a team up is two groups that are coming together that don't form an actual team indefinitely.
So the story goes, Master Splinter trained these guys all. They were brothers, but he didn't train them, and they became a team.
So Justice League of America. So Justice League of America is a team up. Fantastic Four is a team up. Legion of Superheroes is a team up.
They teamed up with
Avengers
Shredder. They threw Shredder off. They threw Shredder off.
That's a great team cover, but it's not a team up. I'm just
okay. Well, then let's see what Man Cave's got to throw down.
I'll trade you the next comic I have for that one if you want. But just to get off.
Not Captain America one. I don't.
This is a significantly more rare comic and cheaper comic, but it's still not a cheap comic. This is the very first time there was a team up from within the same company from one comic to another. It's Captain Marvel teaming up with Bullet Man in Master Comics 21. It's the very first time two superheroes crossed over and they teamed up to fight Captain Nazi. Mac Rayboy cover.
That is cool.
Dang, gold versus bronze.
The first.
That is epic.
Yes, the book.
Look at the background too, under their feet with the explosions.
Yep. Mac Rayboy.
Holy cow! All the
And
smoke
I love
and
your book,
flames in the background.
I will say, not quite a team up.
Well, they had to team up to fight Shredder. If anybody read the story,
Yes, the Fantastic Four had to team up to fight the Mole Man, but that's not.
it's all right.
I'm dropping the link, folks.
You couldn't do it individually; they had to team up.
Did Man Cave force that playoff round, or has Hudat won
Come
the
on,
gold
we like
and
a
it's
playoff.
over?
Everybody likes a playoff.
Come on, don't let this. If TMNT
It's
wins,
boring.
this will be. If it loses, it'll be the first time it ever lost in any competition.
He's wrong. He's lost to that in the hunt before. You know it. We've seen it all. We love that book.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, I lost Hulk 181 9.2 on this show, so big book don't matter, man.
It all happens. It all
You never know where the chat's gonna go.
Big book don't matter.
This is more than a big book, but yeah.
That East German judge, you just don't know.
Just not a team up. This is a team up. Two heroes, not in the same. Captain Marvel's never in Master Comics, but this is really his only appearance in it.
Wow.
Who's Bullet
Captain
Man's
Marvel
parents?
Jr.
Smith and Wesson?
becomes a regular.
Smith and Wesson. They might be Bullet Man's parents.
I mean, it's possible.
Anyways,
That's another
slabs
key.
are heavy.
Yeah, the 15 magazine size.
Right,
one.
you're getting your arm workout for today.
Plus, we're also selling a desk again and typewriter. Those
All
kids
those
read
important
back then.
materials.
Those
They
kids
wrote
were getting,
and,
they had to type.
And you get to the wrong crowd, they're like, "What is a typewriter?"
yeah.
I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I remember having to print paper and like tear off the little like page, the little
thing.
pieces on the
Yeah.
side.
The little thing
Yep.
on the side. Sure.
Yeah. All right, folks. Let's see. Round 2 of the finals. Hudat versus Man Cave. Who had the best team up cover?
Okay.
Man Cave.
Oh,
Wow.
tiebreaker. All
Playoff
right.
round.
Who that would have felt bad sweeping me? You know, we have a history of drawing. We don't want to.
Just had to go to the final.
Come on.
I
round.
don't know how bad he would have felt, but we'll see.
It's sort of like, you know,
I'm
when
not.
your
I'm
team
not
sweeps someone. It's you don't remember that series.
No, I definitely will remember that series.
All right, so Brett sent in the book he knew I would like. It would definitely show with a team up of Batgirl joining Batman and Robin.
That is a new team up.
We got Tim Nerdy with a little Ghost Rider team up with
Double
Knight Rider.
Ghost Riders. Yeah, there you go.
OG Ghost Rider with the
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Little X Factor teaming up. Unruly with a little Reborn. Not sure. I guess she's teaming up with a dragon.
Right.
We got Fantastic Four with the Inhumans joining them.
Inhumans.
Appears in the background. We got Red Sonja and Conan teaming up.
That is a very good team up. Good issue.
Nice.
Got the Avengers teaming up with Captain America for the first time. We got, let's see, Harrison bringing us a little Marvel and Mickey Mouse team up here.
So good.
The Disney team up. Alex, the comic hoarder, Man Cave will like this one.
Ooh, yeah.
All winners.
Wow. Look at the lineup.
Namor, Human Torch, Captain America.
Is that like Kid Human Torch? I didn't know there was a kid.
I don't know what
about
the-
that
yeah, I
comic
don't know
goes.
what
They really didn't team up in the comic too much. It was just their individual stories until later.
Yeah. But, well, all winners, which is pretty sweet. We got a Contest of Champions from Ariel.
There you go.
And D-Runk. A team up of different Spider-Man.
All
and
the
of course,
Spider-Man.
All the clones
Scarlet
teaming up
Spider
with each
right
other. That tedious clone story, D-Rug.
You know.
All right, so here we go, folks. This is it. This is the finals of the finals.
Right.
People have passes. They can get rid of stuff here, but this is for all the marbles for the gold medal. Let's see what the ComicGories.
Am I going first next or second? Just a quick.
You're going first. Yep.
First, okay.
Back to alphabetical.
You know, we got to know that strategy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All about the story. So we're looking for a slab that you slab this because of the story, not necessarily because
I'm
of
going
the
to pass. That's boring. Pass out.
Oh, you get it out of there.
Love
I'm
it.
looking at you. You beat me to it.
Yeah. Who that done like that?
All
I
right.
love it. I love it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wrap around
Wrap
cover.
around.
We're looking
Who
for
that's going to pick this time?
wrap around cover.
Yeah, we're looking for those fun front and back cover combinations on the comics.
35 seconds.
This is a 35-second round. Yeah. So, Hudat, how do you feel about this one? You still got your pass. So, how you feeling about wraparound cover?
People are probably tired of seeing turtle books, so I'm gonna say pass. I'm gonna help
Pass.
Oh, he's throwing the hammer on that one.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just because it would have been a turtle book I'd have grabbed. So
All right. So we're down to 2 ComicGories here.
Double passes in the final round. This is exciting. What's going to go down?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I did click it 3 times, even though it
I
didn't move
saw
the
it
second
flash.
time.
I saw it.
You got
Yep.
cool.
that's the one I was
key
hoping for.
Wrap cover.
So cool key, crappy cover.
So we
Okay.
want
Yes.
a key with a crappy cover. It's like, what? What were they doing? This book should have a better cover than this.
That happens so
All right.
often that great key book that you love because it's introducing some new thing, some new character,
And-
doesn't have that stellar cover worthy of that book, right?
Or just that, you can just tell this the character that's in it ain't on the cover. Even, what the heck? So,
BLC, make sure you're sending them to ComicGories and not to JP or to myself. Make sure
I had his. Did I miss that one?
I don't know. Just
I might
make
have
sure you're
missed that
sending.
one.
We'll share it at the
Oh,
end.
I
of
didn't.
the
I think
final.
I accidentally skipped him.
Do you
I
want me to
didn't
hold it
scroll
up?
far enough. So
Here we go.
He
Was
had
it an
he had
accident? Was it?
Spider-Man. and
Oh,
Captain
there it is.
Britain.
Captain Britain, Marvel team up.
And
There it
then,
is.
yeah, I must have not got all the way to the top or something here.
Oh.
We got Catwoman teaming up with Sylvester. And what was the last one? Not sure that was a.
Not really a team up, but maybe he's already getting.
maybe he's
into,
already on the cool key crap cover. There you go.
There you go. Although I think it's a great cover. Whatever.
All right. So that is
All right,
where
so sorry,
we're
let's-
going.
So
We
this is a
gotta fast to get back
35-second
to
round.
I
Yeah.
want it official right here and now that Hulk 180 is not the first key, and
Well, you can argue it's a
X-Men
key.
Annual 14 ain't the first Gambit. All right, no, it's good.
There you go.
You can argue there's still a key.
I'm just kidding,
even if
whatever.
they're a cameo or whatever.
I don't even have those books.
I don't have them slabbed.
So we're looking for cool key crap cover, and they're gonna have 35 seconds. This is for all the marbles here, and your time starts now. Looks like Alec coaching from the stands, trying to give some suggestions.
He's giving some ideas there for sure. I feel like all the ones you were hoping for, John, actually got played tonight.
It's possible.
I think all the ones that you were like
20 seconds left. So there we go. Still got just under 12 seconds left. And looks like Hudat's got some book. He's got something that he's ready for.
That's
Man Cave
something.
looks ready. Everybody's good. All good to go. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so this is it. This is for the gold medal. We're starting off with Man Cave first and his Cool Key crap cover.
So, although I love Kirby, you all know this, this was not his best work, but it is an excellent first appearance and a key. I go with Strange Tales 110. If you like Paste Pot Pete, it's a great cover. If you like Human Torch swirling around in a glass jar,
Right.
But to me, it is a lackluster cover for how important a book it is.
Definitely.
I mean, I iconically missed opportunity there with the Doctor Strange not on the cover.
And the wizard is not the wizard they're talking about, even. It's some other wizard.
And I think White Whale's agreeing with you.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you know,
Cool Key.
like we're gonna introduce this cool new magician guy. Let's put Paste Pot Pete on the cover. What?
Paste
But we
Pot
do
Pete?
like the back, you know. Anybody?
Oh, that's
who
the classic back. Yeah.
Yes.
Learn
Iconic
how to
Silver
draw.
Age for sure. All right, well, let's jump over to Who Dat and see what he's got to go against Paste Pot Pete.
Just like him. But this is Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. It has a full page ad of Tilda Swinton 39 and ASM 1. But it is, this guy even telling you, look how he's like, this is a crappy book. But it's a cool key because it's the first appearance of the Watcher. You know, it's so bad they even covered the thing up on the label.
Yeah.
So it's a cool key, but it's so much going on. They got wording everywhere. It's talking about the red ghost, but he's not red. He's just a ghost.
He's clear. Yeah, he's see-through.
And look, the cover's so crappy. They're not on Earth, but they somehow can breathe without any oxygen mask. I mean, they're superheroes, but they're not that type of superhero. So attention to detail is very crappy. But
that's a crappy cover, but a minor key, not really a cool key. Just a fat bald guy with lower extremity edema. Who needs that?
That's why I said
he's a peeping Tom. He likes to watch. He's a peeper.
Hey, all the FOMO will hit when he makes his appearance on the MCU.
Yeah, it'll go up. It'll go up for 2 weeks and then come right back down to reality.
So, folks, you've got to decide who is our gold medal champ, who has the best cool key crap cover. You got to pick. Is it Who Dat with that Fantastic Four, or did Man Cave with that Strange Tales?
Better than the red ghost. He's not even red. Or where's the Watcher? Is he watching them draw this crap cover?
Yeah, he drew the cover. He was watching.
He was drawing it while he was watching.
He was behind Kirby the whole time.
This is
taking some shots at Kirby in this category. I kind of like it. That's
it hurts. It hurts. Who Dat not? But you got to be honest.
Nobody's infallible,
And this is the first time he's showing this book. I actually purchased this book selling books, so I was able to get 13 off of my list, 11 through 20. So.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was saving it for something.
And when Watcher shows up in a movie, Who Dat will sell it to the highest bidder. And I'll be
working on that FFR.
Whereas I'm not getting rid of this crap comic with the cool key. Crap cover. Comics over.
Some Silver Age shenanigans. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Huge thank you to everybody in the chat who's been with us. We've had about 50 people all night. You guys have been awesome. The support's been great. Make sure you are subscribed to Who Dat. Make sure you subscribe to Man Cave. Make sure you subscribe to D-Runk and to Comic Man Andy. Really appreciate it. Okay.
Here we go.
It's all over but the crying at this point.
I try my best.
We saw some incredible books tonight.
Amazing books.
Regardless, Who Dat's
unbelievable showdown. So huge thank you to you both.
If you beat me, you have to send me that TMNT.
I can send you a TMNT.
If you win, do you have to send him the Captain America 1?
Yeah.
that terrible comic that you lost with that no one likes. I'll take it off your hands.
Well, the gold medal for speed slamming is going to go to Man Cave Comics. There it was. Wow.
Thank you, Chad. Who Dat? Always a tough fight with you, my man.
Unbelievable. You guys.
I'm just happy I lasted more than the first round. Because last
round,
all
the work we do. When you lose the first round, it's rough, man. Because you're like, I took everything out for that. No, it's good. That was a good
JP,
time.
I'm just
wanna show
happy, and
somebody
also I'm happy the chat voted for Fantastic Four 1. I have to say that. Thumbs
Yes.
up in the chat.
I would agree with that. As much
Back
as
up
I
a little
like
bit.
Luke Cage 1, that has to go.
We got a little Spider-Man 2099 first appearance. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got, this was a common theme here. The first appearance of Zatanna, that Hawkman
Yeah,
score was
that
not
Hawkman
a
cover.
popular choice.
A lot of
people
female
not loving
covers
the
so
Bagley. Simon
Yeah,
Arnold not loving the
that's true. Who dat?
Brett
Who
not
dat?
loving the ASM
I was-
one cover.
Who dat? I was hoping the wraparound would come because I have this.
Oh, that TMNT.
Yeah, I don't have mine slabbed.
I was so hoping because I was
This
going to
was
throw
the
a
epitome
turtle at you. I
Of what I
wanted
was
to.
thinking when this came up, the
Yep.
Avengers 10, Avengers Annual 10. But
Yep.
another Hawkman, I think it was like 3
There
or 4.
it is.
That's a nice grade for that book.
D-Rock sticking to a Scarlet Spider theme. Right? You should have put it over the Spider-Man face, though. He's on there. You could have just put it right here.
I mean, he's always ready.
He was asking a question. I think he just asked a question. He didn't
Okay.
share another one. And I'm not sure what the key is on that, but yeah, that's a really bad Miller cover.
It is not a good Miller cover. No.
No. BLC. So that was where our at homes. So thank
A
everybody
lot
for
of people hate on
participating tonight.
Daredevil 1. I don't mind that cover. I mean, they threw
He
the
does.
Spider-Man.
Just
in there.
really, it's just him.
Yeah.
Huge
He
thank
really
you to
was
everybody.
Showing that off to John is really what that
Yeah,
was.
I mean,
Dude,
he's-
I wanted that
fire
wraparound.
shot.
I was so annoyed, man.
Thank you to everybody for coming. This was a lot of fun. Amazing show. Speed slabbing went way better than I could have possibly imagined. Some incredible books.
Definitely.
Check out all the channels for everybody down below. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We're having the slalom category where people have to only choose between 2 runs of comics, and that's it. So it'll be some very exciting competitors pulling books from 2 specific runs that they've chosen from their collections. Should be a lot of exciting things to see. But until then, thank you all very much, and see you back for more Olympics.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jared.
Everybody.
Good time.